then it turns out Teddy's just standing outside of the TV.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
He's just leering like a creeper halfway behind a flag. It's like,
I'm sorry.
I don't know if they'll want to talk to me or not.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Risei-chan?
Those tear graphics.
Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
And now Teddy gives us a Jungian psychology lecture.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal.
No one cares. We didn't expect much of you anyways, Teddy.
I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place.
Oh. I was just kidding.
And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh?
None of you care?
What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
And he's back to normal.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way. But you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred. Oh, Teddy's practically human then!
Yeah.
I'm the same as humans?
Nonplussed. All of them are
You keep trying to
nonplussed.
figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See?
I like that he copies Risei's crying method too. The inflection matches pretty well.
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Whatever, girl who denies her own gender.
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Oh shit.
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either. Geez, stop crying, will you? Now's not the time for that.
You're making it really awkward, Teddy. Can you stop doing that?
While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Adachi, baby.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball?
Even Teddy doesn't take him seriously.
Whoa, I didn't notice at all. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Facepalm.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay.
We need our mascot character back.
Thanks, guys.
Alright, now that the band's back,
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
It is a sad day when I max out Teddy's social link before Rise's. Alright, save. We're gonna go into the TV again tomorrow. Man, freaking plot twist. Plot twist. We never use Teddy again. I wouldn't say he's outclassed by everyone. He's pretty good as a healer sub if you don't want to use Yukiko. His damage output's decent too. He at least has physical skills. I'd say he's definitely better than Yosuke.
I'll give it a try, but if Rise-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help. I do smell Adachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling. I gotta sniff him out no matter what!
For sex!
This is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting something!
Oh, he's about to go berserk!
Teddy?
It's like, is he gonna explode?
hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is that
Nile
Adachi?
Hand. Yeah, that's a shame. I kind of wish he had Nile Hand as an actual move, like a character move in this game. Would have been super cool.
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. It's definite, but that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
Oh?
When we first... where was that?
Oh, with the noose.
Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Although Teddy's not using this opportunity to score with girls anymore.
Oh, I see.
Slightly disappointing.
Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't
Speak-
that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom?
I was about to say.
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants there? Ew, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Chie, quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
No, he really did pee his pants.
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
Now he's dumb again. You're like, maybe we didn't want him back.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
Yukiko and Teddy, canon couple confirmed. Oh.
Damn bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that exact corner behind the door where Yosuke was trying to pee.
I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there?
Oh,
Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent.
look at that face. You're the real killer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed that they just made him so unconditionally evil during the original reveal.
I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something. And then she started getting hysterical on me.
Because there isn't enough backstory about what kind of person he was or what his circumstances were, at least in the game. If you saw the Adachi episode of P4G, it actually goes into a lot of depth about like how betrayed he feels by like everything he's done in his life. Hey, Vicious, welcome back, dude.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it?
Unfortunately, we had to out Adachi to the cops.
All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
Oh.
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
Because I think he was like really desperate.
So cool, senpai.
New Jersey Joe TMMA Senpai, thank you for following. You're so cool. I think Adachi watched the Midnight Channel and was like really hoping that when he saw what's her face, that she would be his soulmate. But of course she doesn't know anything about this.
Don't make me call for help.
But you would think that like, yeah, like you needed a little more backstory to get to this point.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Because maybe he was like pushed against a wall. Maybe he was like really, really depressed. And like this was his snapping point. But to tell that kind of story, you need to show some sort of build-up for it.
I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do?
Or maybe if he was like a reformed like psycho, that could have helped too.
No.
We're gonna grab you by the head.
She fell in.
Oh, he didn't even know that was gonna happen either.
Wow, so people can go completely inside.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, he was just trying to stick her head in and accidentally threw her whole body in. But yeah, they could have used a little more backstory.
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
Rather than just making him, you know, suddenly crazy.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
So resentful.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
How did he fit her inside that TV?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Oh.
Huh. So I'm not good enough for you. Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
No!
He's like SwagKing, but way more desperate and doesn't have the charm.
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that.
Yeah, the explanation's a little rushed,
It was a lot easier
unfortunately.
the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break.
Yeah, he kinda is, looking back on it.
I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them.
See, Itachi really was just bored.
I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Maybe Itachi was just rejected by all women growing up, and he's just a severe misogynist.
You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
Am I the only one who found it funny when he stuck his face in the TV to shout at her? It's an interesting touch.
So what if I knew?
Who else did you kill?
No one. You already know it was Namatame who did the rest. He called the police in the middle of the night just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that, then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure. But I actually did believe him, you know?
And all the explanations are given.
And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too. Is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
He's like maybe inside a television set. But if only that were real. or a thing you could actually do.
Where no one could find her?
What's interesting is how Adachi seemed to think Namatame would be able to throw someone in a TV.
Savor yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. All I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
How did Adachi know that Namatame could have done that?
Reasons? None, really.
He's just bored.
I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
Uh-oh, battery's running low.
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on, all I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
It is a perfect crime.
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Oh.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well?
Yeah, Ipsen, it's funny because Adachi wouldn't know that Namatame had the ability to put people inside of TVs, yet he suggested that he do it.
I did sense something odd in his course of action.
Because everyone can see the Midnight Channel, but only, like, very specific people can, like, you know, enter a TV.
If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
Kubo had no power.
It had been a
That
while
is
since
true.
I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I led him through to a room at the station with the TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled.
Adachi has night vision.
As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him?
Yeah.
It looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let... That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
It does seem a little...
Some excitement in life, don't you agree?
Yeah, this part starts to, like... The cohesion starts to fall apart at this point.
But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun.
I mean...
Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all.
I guess he wanted to just have more people be murdered, but didn't want to do it himself.
Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you.
Well, yeah,
Dare
obviously.
you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness.
Adachi's like, I don't care.
Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways.
I don't need your forgiveness.
Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Yeah, this reveal is taking quite a bit.
Wow, you can tell that much?
That's how Japanese like murder investigation stories tend to go. The culprit always has to tell the entire story.
This
for
me
some
is
reason.
just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
That is an interesting
The
difference.
Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality.
Yeah, I am losing a lot of time. I'm like, Adachi, can we talk about this later? I need to sex Rise first.
I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
And thus, we hear the voice acting that inspired the rest of Adachi in Persona 4 Arena.
Keep your bullshit to yourself.
Mangle them. Magatsu Izanagi.
It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
Oh.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
I guess inside Adachi's just really sick of
Stuff
life
about
too.
the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Yeah, I actually have to maximize my social links before the 22nd. Because if I actually do this dungeon early, it'll skip over all that time.
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
And they'll be like Persona 4 Arena.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard!
Man, Yosuke's gonna have a freaking aneurysm.
Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time? Yeah. It's about time we finished this. I don't wanna
Christmas
feel this
date
way
or
ever again.
fuse Yoshitsune. Oh, what? Oh.
There's a path we can take now.
Oh, how
I
convenient.
sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Damn it, Kanji, don't be an idiot.
I suggest we prepare ourselves first.
Yeah, SwagKing still gotta have sex with at least 3 more girls.
We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year. But now's not the time to freak out.
As proper of all high school students, they're going to procrastinate.
Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face.
Are you going for the true ending? Yes, I am. But first, we gotta do more of these social links before we go in after him.
Senpai, please don't go on alone. I understand that it must hurt, since you seem to have a personal relationship with him.
Maybe that's why. I feel a presence kind of like yours up ahead. He might be calling to you.
Oh?
Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. We're all going together, okay?
Promise us.
Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by fog. We must finish things before then. Like social links.